In-RAW video offers the highest level of flexibility in post-production. The rich information recorded in the in-RAW video gives you more freedom when color grading in post-production, without losing sharpness in your images. Additionally, in-RAW video is available with in-camera recording in up to 8K 60p, offering you RAW footage with a minimal equipment setup. In this video, we are going to introduce things to consider about in-RAW data, camera settings, points to be aware of when shooting in in-RAW, and setting up in-RAW footage for color grading. We'll get started with a few important things to consider before working with in-RAW data. While the file size of in-RAW is about half that of ProRes RAW HQ, it's still considerably heavier compared to other video file types, at about 1 GB per 10 seconds for 4K 30p. Therefore, it is recommended to use CF Express memory cards with a writing speed of 1,500 MB per second or higher when shooting, and an SSD with fast data transfer speed as an external storage for saving data when editing. Due to the size of the in-RAW files, it's also worth considering whether it is better to shoot in different file types depending on the shot. For example, for videos with longer recording times, it is effective to prioritize in-RAW for only important shots or shots that require more precise color grading in post-production, and shoot in smaller file types for the other shots. Now let's go to camera settings. Go to Video File Type in the Video Recording menu and select in-RAW 12-bit NEV. Then select SDR or InLog for the tone mode. In this video, we will select InLog. Because of its higher dynamic range, InLog is recommended when you want more flexibility in post-production to fully color grade the footage. If you are shooting in more than one file type, including RAW video for a project, we recommend shooting all file types in InLog tone mode to make matching the footage when color grading a smoother process. You can select SDR when you want to use the footage straight out of camera, or want to edit the footage but minimize color grading in post-production. SDR also allows you to set the ISO lower than when selecting InLog. Once you've set the tone mode, go to Video Quality in-RAW in the Video Recording menu and select High Quality or Normal. In this video, we will select Normal. Please note that while High Quality improves the image quality, it also increases the file size. Therefore, select the quality based on your needs. For example, use Normal for regular shooting and High Quality just for commercial films and TV ads. Select Frame Size, Frame Rate in the Video Recording menu. In this video, we will select 4.1K 30p. Keep in mind that the file size increases with the resolution and frame rate, so it is best not to set them higher than necessary. Next, set View Assist to On in the Custom Settings menu. When shooting in InLog tone mode, a low-contrast image is displayed on the monitor, which can make it difficult to see if you're really getting the image you want. Setting View Assist to On allows you to apply a natural look on the display to get a better idea of the final image as you shoot. Next, we will set the ISO sensitivity. Go to ISO sensitivity settings in the Video Recording menu and set maximum sensitivity to 2000. Setting the upper limit of ISO sensitivity in advance will prevent the ISO from unintentionally increasing too high and reduce noise in footage. Next, we will introduce some points to be aware of when shooting in in-RAW. InRAW is a video file type that captures a lot of detail and information, giving you great flexibility for color grading in post-production. Since you have a lot of room to edit after importing the footage into your editing software, you don't need to worry about getting everything perfect only if you care about the exposure while shooting, unlike with other file types. However, please keep in mind that shooting in InRAW means you do have some restrictions on the video features of the camera you can use compared to when shooting in other file types. These restricted features include electronic vibration reduction, high ISO noise reduction, and auto distortion control. For more details, please refer to the Z9 Professional Technical Guide InRAW Edition, available from the Nikon Download Center. For useful information about exposure adjustments when shooting, please refer to Shooting Tips of the Digitutor video, Introduction to Video Shooting using InLog. Lastly, we will introduce how to set up InRAW footage for color grading. In this video, we will show you how to do this for DaVinci Resolve. Create a new project. Go to File in the menu bar and open Project Settings. Open the Master Settings tab in the Project Settings window. Set the frame resolution and frame rate in the timeline format. Open the Color Management tab and set Color Space and Transforms. Select DaVinci YRGB Color Managed in Color Science and uncheck Automatic Color Management. Select SDR Rec 709 in Color Processing mode. Select Rec 709A in Output Color Space. Click Save to close the window. Open the Media page and add video files that you want to color grade to the media pool. Open the Edit page and add the video files to the timeline. Now you are ready to color grade your footage on the Color page. For your reference, it is convenient to use proxy files when editing RAW videos. Open the folder where the video files you want to edit are stored. In the same folder, create a new folder with the folder name Proxy. Move all the generated MP4 proxy files into the folder. To start editing with the proxy files, open the folder in the software. The steps we introduced in this video are just for reference purposes. It's always good to find a process that best fits your own workflow. Shooting in InRAW maximizes the possibilities in post-production and gives you a professional level quality for both passion projects and client work.